love me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah. You know the streets ain't never love us.
I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from where niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Get him Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, Tower music, nigga.
Popping bottles like we celebrate.
Everything around me. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Yo, what's up, y'all? Y'all appreciate everybody for pulling up. I mean, even though I'm in a good mood, y'all pulling up like that got me in a better mood because y'all want to hear what went on with your boy. You're here for me to vent. I appreciate that. That ain't nothing but family love. That ain't nothing but family love. I'm going to get straight to the shout outs. If y'all can hear me crystal clear, anybody but a dead body, put them dice cubes up for me because we got something to talk about. Hell yeah, I'm good, China. Appreciate you for pulling up. That nigga China said, hope you good, bro. You know I'm good, beloved. City Bama said it's crystal clear. Annette said, yo, she in the building. She said, let's go. Angie, baby, she's in the building. Let's get to the top. Let's get to the top. Let's shout this out right quick. Number one, day one shit. City Bama. You already know, City Bama. We here. The cynical one. I appreciate you. One of the lovely visionaries for my man DS1 Ross, the boss. Angie, baby. Is in the building. Shout out to my sis, always holding me down. Love her like cook food. We got Big Harley in the building, keeping us in tune with what's going on with Philly. Philly is nothing to play with, man. Rest up to your son and all that. You ain't got nothing but love over here with us. We got the sister from another town, Miss Callie with love. That's her name right now. I call her Chillin' with Love. But her name is Callie with love. You understand what I'm saying to y'all? Can you dig it? We got my sister Seven in the building. See, this is how I'm feeling. This is why I'm feeling real good right now. We got the drop guard pulled up in the building for this. You know what I'm saying? We got everybody in the building. We got everybody. We got it lit. She is here. She is here. We got Miss Tanja. She's up in the building too. You dig what I'm saying? Hold up. We got Baby Grizz up in the building. Real Brooklyn shit. You know what I'm saying? We got the head honcho 050 the movement in the building. Checking out on the bro as he should. Appreciate you, beloved. I know you always in the cut. He said, I'm always in the cut. Always in the cut. You dig what I'm saying? I got some, hey, Keish, my baby's in the building. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, I'm getting sentimental. I'm getting sentimental. Boy, let me tell y'all something. Like I said, I've been working on my vulnerability. Shout out to my vulnerable side. You want to hear something funny? Thank you, Cynical One. She said, we here to cheer you up. Yo, this is on Sharon McLeod. This is the first time ever that I lost a job, and I'm actually in a good fucking mood. I'm actually in a good mood. I ain't gonna front. And this video goes out to the clown that was upset with me. This video goes to you, Dustin. This for you, Dustin. This for you. This video for you, Dustin.
Back. When you real shit don't go like that. The bitch, you're rich and copped a couple fit, now you frontin' like you rich. The bitch.
So shout out to everybody in the building. Before we get into my dilemma, I know everybody want to know what's going on. City Boy Floyd, I seen you popping up in the building. You ain't that smooth. You ain't that slick. I see you in the building. We're going to go over this right quick because everybody wanted to hear about it. They got the verdict out for the boy Puff. If anybody remembers, when this whole trial first came up, I said Puff might kind of get away from this one, y'all. Hey, Miss Miyagi. See, good support up in here tonight. Good support. The only thing that I'm upset with Puff for, y'all, I'm going to keep it funky with you, is if he had anything to do with Big. Fuck it, if he had anything to do with Pop. Shit, I know he was there, God bless the dead, when Wolf got killed. Shit, I know he was there when Shine tried to bust his gun for him and had them 10 years and then got deported to Belize. I know about all that. And if he was fucking with them kids, let me explain something to you. If he was fucking with them kids, put that nigga in jail, man. Matter of fact, I don't even think they should be wasting time on them pedophiles. That's another thing why I feel so good. I'm going to talk to y'all about some stuff. Number one, fucking with them kids is a no-no, man. It's a no-no. It's a no-no. But when it comes to that RICO law, they can't prove Puff was selling drugs. Seems like they ain't got no proof of no money laundering. So if you pay attention to what I break down with y'all right quick, when it comes to the first count, which is the RICO, that's the rest of his life, facing the rest of his life, he like, nah. They like, nah, we don't know about this one. It's like a hung jury. People don't really know what to do. But when it comes to the second and the third and the fourth, matter of fact, let's go over this right quick. We're going to go over this right quick. And then y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, because this right here is getting real crazy. You dig what I'm saying? We're going to go over this right quick.
Is now in the hands of a jury. 8 men and 4 women will decide 3 separate charges: racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, transportation for the purposes of prostitution. In a jury room like this, the jurors will be poring over their notes, the evidence, the testimony. The only question left: how long will it take to reach a verdict? For R&B singer R. Kelly, who was also indicted on federal charges of racketeering and sex trafficking, it took a jury 2 days to find him guilty of all 9 counts. For NXIVM leader Keith Raniere, who was on trial for racketeering racketeering, sex trafficking, conspiracy, and other crimes, it took jurors less than 5 hours to return an all-count guilty verdict. Ghislaine Maxwell, known for her association with sex offender and financier Jeffrey Epstein, the jury in her federal trial for sex trafficking and conspiracy taking 5 days to find her guilty on most counts.
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant Orenthal James Simpson not guilty of.
Now let's get to the truth. The first count, the RICO charge, they ain't really got too much on Puff. Judge Joe Brown said that if it was up to him to give him time, right now he would give him 5 to 10 years flat. That's just because of the video that's presented with him and Cassie. See, the word of mouth, they don't give a fuck about none of that word of mouth shit neither. People can get up there every day and say, well, he did this and he did that and he did this and he did that. A lot of people fail to realize what Cassie said. Cassie said, I actually enjoyed this. She said, I enjoyed it. She said, but when I was no longer in love with him. Now pay attention to this, y'all. She said when she was in love with him, she loved lemonade juice. We're just going to say the word lemonade. She loved lemonade juice. She loved experiencing with lemonade juice. She said she loved it. She said she even insisted that he would call other people because she wanted to please her man. But once she fell out of love with him, she said she began to be forced. She could no longer live her life the way she wanted to. Every boyfriend or every man that allegedly was in her life, something happened where he was scared out or he just didn't want to deal with it no more. You see what happened with Kid Cudi. He got up there and said Puff was responsible for blowing up his car. Jace, I see you in the building. But then again, them people said, where's the proof? It's just hearsay. And see, this right here is dangerous because it's just like the situation with me and my job. And I am so on Sharon McLeod. Let me tell y'all something. The reason why I'm so happy, because my mother used to always tell me, you need to stop wasting your intelligence. Now, Puff, there are jurors that are afraid of him. They are afraid of him. They like, well, they don't want to say he's guilty because if somebody else doesn't say he's guilty and he gets out, he's going to find out the jury that said that he was guilty, and they thinking that maybe Puff may try to harm them or their family members because, you know, they say from what they're describing about Puff, they're saying he's very dangerous. See what Annette said? The verdict is in on 4 charges. They got him for the sex trafficking. They got him for the sexual assault. And they got him with check this out, transportation for sexual acts. All that they already banged his face in for. But when it comes to that RICO law, money laundering, drug enterprising, criminal enterprising, this is where they got the little hung jury. Everybody's not really trying to say that Puff is what they saying. First of all, there's a bunch of people that's trying to be empathetic for Puff. Hold on, now let's get this right. Smash that like button, y'all. Grown folks conversation. They fuck Puff up. The rap mogul, fashion extraordinaire, Dapper Dan, said on YouTube that he used to go to the parties that Puff moms used to throw. They said it was things that was going on in that party that young man should have not been exposed to. If you see the documentaries that they put out on him, because pay attention, while this trial was getting prepared and put together, he had a hell of a motherfucking strategic team with him, because y'all keep forgetting, Puff got some money. Puff said, this is what we gonna do. And them team of lawyers that surround him said, this is what we gonna do. They said, Joe, that little money you got in the stash, we gonna have to do a documentary. We gonna have to find somebody that want to split the ends on us. Netflix jumped right on it. Puff's best friend said that when he was on the road with Puff, partying and being a musician, he said this childhood friend that he grew up with that stuck next to him for protection was no longer him. He was somebody else. He said that Puff Daddy was a totally different person. But then they also said that he was exposed to certain people like Andre Harrell. Some allegations about sexual dealings between them two, just allegations. Nothing that was never proved. And unfortunately, rest in peace to Mr. Andre Harrell. You got to think about this. Somebody taught Puff what he was doing. Somebody put that in his mind that because of all that money he got and all that power he got, he's invincible. He's invincible. But now, he going to jail. But how long is he going to jail? Yo, Levi, what up, boy? Yo, that's my guy Vi from my job, y'all. Let me tell y'all about this. He just popped up out of the grace of God because he was there. The people that know me will be so proud of me right now. Yo, Keisha, when I tell you you'll be proud of me right now, yo, Ja Ace. When Ja Ace used to tell me certain shit, I used to be so stubborn. He in the building. I know I used to get on this man's nerves because sometimes you don't want to listen to reason. Sometimes you don't want to listen to reason, especially if you're a man. But see, when a law happens to put great individuals in your circumference, this is the reason why, because it's supposed to be a table of great minds. So if one of us is slacking on something, maybe one of the others that's at the table can enlighten us. That's what real brotherhood is. I had a situation, y'all. I was working at a company. How can I describe this? Can you get opportunity? Yes, you can. Was I offered opportunities? Yes, I was. Was I given an actual good position? Yes, I was. But the price of morale and integrity is no longer in the workforce, y'all. I'm telling you this. If you work in a place where morale, integrity, if that's still, the moral compass of a person is appreciated, you are so blessed. Me, that's not where I'm at. Now, let me explain something to you. I used to talk to one of my dudes. He said, yo, Dice, why you upset? I said, I'm upset because the decisions that I made younger. Now, this is real shit I'm about to talk to y'all about. When parents tell us about the long run and we watch our parents go to these 9-to-5 jobs or 2 9-to-5 jobs or 11-to-7 jobs or 12-to-8 jobs, we grow up with resentment. I'm talking about the real alpha man. I don't know about the passive man. Thank God my man Levi was there today. Thank God my nigga Keontae was there today. I'm going to tell y'all the story, but I'm going to get into it. He said, I'm already proud of you. Okay, you got major blessings on the way. See, this is why I'm not upset. Let me tell you something. If you got a job, y'all, where you will be judged, I know this may sound like some Martin Luther King shit, but where you will be judged on the integrity of your character, the demonstration of your work. If you're working with people like that, y'all blessed. Because the company that I was working with deals with expendability. Oh, you already know that, Riz? You already know that about? See, y'all got to understand this. People are crazy. So I'm going to tell y'all an incident. I'm going to tell y'all an incident. I want everybody in here to be truly truthful. I want everybody to be truly truthful. That's why I fuck with y'all, because we family. Sometimes you got to vent about certain shit. But when I tell y'all right here in the Sharon McLeod, I got a text from somebody and they was like, yo, you good? I'm like, I'm great. Because it's something that's right there. That's right there. Let me tell y'all something. That's why I didn't take the job in Georgia with that company. See, I didn't pay attention to it, but it's all summing up now because I wanted the job in Georgia. But the shit that come with it. Now you see this man right here, City Bama? He knew me way before YouTube. He used to work with me. Facts. He say I'm a hard worker. I say the same thing about him. Don't miss no days of work. Don't be no complaining. Don't fuck with niggas like that. Just come get his money and get out of there. But you know what God told me? God told me something. When I came back to the company, and then like the big dogs gravitated towards me to go represent and train other people in the other company, my niggas that was around me was happy for me. Like, damn, boy, show them who you is. But there was a lot of people there before me that weren't happy. I had a situation with a young individual, a young boy. Keith, listen to this shit I'm about to say to you. I'm coming out the job one day, y'all. And the young boy says, boy, you got a problem with me? Ron BX, I see you. Unbeknownst to me, y'all, I was walking past him and a young lady, his sister, friend, whatever. I was walking past them. So honestly, me being who I am, I just knew he wasn't talking to me. Even though it was nobody else around me, I knew he wasn't talking to me. But he then followed up with another gesture. I'm like, who you talking to, boy? He like, I'm talking to you. Now, we off work. The first thing come out of my mouth, y'all, I'm not going to lie. I said, Joe, boy, if you keep playing with me, I will beat you to death. Like, literally, I will beat you to death with my hands. This is facts. Anybody know me know what I do with my hands. Nay, Phoenix, I see you in the building. But I ain't on no aggressive shit. I'm the coolest nigga in the world. Mind you yet, y'all, the dude is shorter than me and all that. Maybe 160 pounds wet. If that, maybe 145. Like, now check what he does. Can anybody tell me what he does after that? After I tell him, I will beat him to death. Can anybody tell me what he said after that? He said, I'm going to get my gun. No, we was off in that. We was off in that. We're in the parking lot. This nigga said, yo, Ron, listen what the nigga said to me, Ron. He said, I'm going to get my gun. Ron, you must be going through this shit. I know you be, yo, son, you must, yo, it's like certain shit I be saying. Ron be pulling that shit right out my motherfucking head like he was. Yo, if anything I say is a lie, man, I never hug my fucking mother again, man. Tanja, that's a fact. The nigga say he going to get his gun. I'm really not from the era if a nigga say he going to get his gun, I'm going to run. If you going to get your gun, you don't got your gun on you. So I'm going to try to get to you. My grandmother taught me this. Don't never let nobody tell you what they going to do to you or what they going to come back and do to you. Is you crazy? So he runs off into the crowd. Everything I'm saying to y'all, oh, my mother, this shit is getting me mad. The nigga runs off into the crowd. I say respect to all the niggas that really recognize who I am and recognize who he is, because it could have been a bad situation. Because when he was talking about his gun, my little cousin was standing behind him with his gun in his hand. Okay, boom. And there were other individuals, and I will say this, there were other individuals in the parking lot that maybe if it wasn't me, that's on you, the Cavanaugh. I don't even know if my nigga Vi's still in here. He'll tell you, maybe if it wasn't me, it would have went a certain other way. Niggas was like, nah, man, you crazy? That's dice, boy. So what I do, I jump in the whip with my man. We get out of there. This is true facts. Jumping on my mother's grave. We get out of there. I got a son 28 years old. You did? But I guess the conglomerate of individuals that he walked around, I guess the story and I guess the description that they gave him, because he didn't really know me, he heard of me. But I guess the descriptions, the old timers, partial to new timers, they was like, nah, that ain't the one. Like, he don't be fucking with nobody. That nigga's super cool, boy, but ain't nothing pussy about that nigga. This about maybe 3 months ago, y'all. It's about 3 months ago. I get in the car. Yo, if I'm lying, God never let me kiss my mother again. Never let me smell that white Chanel on her again. The next day I come to work. Our supervisor stops me at the door. Annette, I am not lying. My supervisor stops me at the door. He says to me, I quote, "We're going to take this guy to HR. I'm tired of him. He's not going to keep disrupting my area like that." I reply, nah, I'm good. The supervisor says again, no, I'm going to talk to them because I'm tired of that. I'm like, boy, I'm good. The supervisor says to me, someone told me that he was talking about a gun. I said, my nigga, everybody talk about a fucking gun. I'm good. Facts, Grizz. My name get called. They pull me up in HR. I go up in HR. Hey, what's going on? You tell me. What happened with you and such? Nothing happened with me and such. What about the situation I heard about a gun? Man, that shit ain't about nothing. Niggas always running their motherfucking mouth. The nigga was running his motherfucking Gibbs. He act like he wanted to fight. That shit ain't about nothing, baby. We good. HR say to me, you sure? Hell yeah, I'm sure. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't even want to be in here. Today, I leave my area. It's about 10 minutes, 12 minutes prior to lunchtime. I got to move. You know, I'm in the mood for a little good cheeseburger deluxe around the corner. They got a little nice, cool restaurant, you know. But if you call them, you can have them have your order ready at a certain time. So if I go to lunch at 11:35, I can tell them, do me a favor, could you have that ready at 11:35? Because it's like 3 minutes away from the job if I drive. I see another supervisor, but this ain't no supervisor. This my bro. This ain't no supervisor. Even though he a supervisor, and because of his intelligence, let me explain something to you. The money that he deserves, they're never going to give it to him. But anyway, he's standing there. I said, yo, boy, trying to go get something to eat. The same young boy, y'all, from the incident 2-3 months ago in the parking lot, walks up and says, yo, why y'all got this bitch ass nigga over here? Can anybody tell me what I did? Yo, Grizz, I ain't no tough guy. Yo, Grizz, the nigga said to me, no, he said to a group of people, why y'all got this bitch ass nigga over here? Keisha, yes, he did. Tanja, yes, ma'am. Annette, I swear to my God. No knockout, city boy. No knockout. Harley, yeah. Club Fortune, I see you in the building. Yes, he did, brother. Angel said, you put paws on him? Nope. Nope. I did not. Did I want to put hands and feet on him, grab him by his ears and bite his nose off his face? Literally, yes. I seen it all in my eyes like some Equalizer shit, like some Denzel. I seen myself grabbing his ears and biting his nose off his face. But I didn't. I look at my man, the supervisor, he in shock. I look at my other nigga, Vi, Risky, that's up in here. He in shock. On everything I love, my niggas is looking at me going, boy, please don't listen to him. I said, that nigga talking to me? I swear to God, yo, I can't make this. I had to vent to y'all. And I appreciate everybody in here. Fuck the like button. I appreciate everybody for pulling up in here, typing in the joint. Those that's typing and those that's in the background, just to put a Linda in here. Because my mans in them is looking at me like, boy, chill. So check this out. Dyke bitch. Man boy bitch. Amy, bad gorilla bitch. Amy, bad gorilla. Amy, bad gorilla. The bitch look like me in tights. Like, just imagine this shit, y'all. Just imagine, yo, Keish, imagine me in a pair of tights. That's how this bitch look like. Man boy ass bitch. Bitch talk through her nose and all that. Planet of the Apes. Nasty Bigfoot bitch. Like, wear size 13. That's her little do boy. That's her little do boy. I'm talking about nasty, barbaric. I'm talking about disgusting, welfare recipient. Excuse my language. Pussy smell like hot dog water. Nasty, stink breath bitch. Yo, I'm talking about she got a forehead like she smoked crack. The bitch look like she supposed to be doing security guard. Y'all know I don't even talk like this, but I got a vent to y'all tonight. That's her little do boy. She walk up in front of him. He start acting like him want to take off his robe and fight. I say, due to the job policy, if a person was to attack you or swing, you cannot be fired if you defend yourself. It's all on tape. I say, you don't have to hold him. Please let him go. Here we go again, y'all. Pulls up his cell phone. Yo, where y'all at? Bring them guns up here at lunchtime. I look at him as calm as I'm talking to y'all right now. And I say, there's nothing aggressive about you, young man. You acting. Guy, I see you. I say, yo, you acting, boy. Harley, you know how I feel about that gun shit? Y'all should know how I feel about that gun shit. The nigga start saying some gun shit. I plead the fifth on arrest pertaining to him talking. So what did I do, y'all? I walked away. I walked away because I have a rapport with the plant operations manager. I'm telling y'all, if I'm telling you any lie, may I stop talking? I go to the plant operations manager, the same man that sent me to Georgia. The same man that I went out there and represented our company as an employee, not as a street nigga. Kills, I see you. I've never been late, y'all. I've never been late. I caught COVID out there. I go to the operations manager because this is my friend. I got a rapport with him. Rich, you still in the building? My nigga Voss still in the building? Yo, I was so aggravated and upset. If this man wasn't bigger than me, and I'm telling you, had the strength that he had, I don't know what would happen. Shout out to him and my nigga, I swear to God, if it wasn't for him and Keontae. Because I'm standing there and I don't understand. I'm telling you, he's right there. My nigga Keontae right there. We looking at each other like, my man right here is saying, boy, do not let that young nigga get you upset. I'm already gone, y'all. I walk away. I walk away. Check this out, though. Listen to this now. Listen to this. I go to my plant operations manager. I say, yo, what up with your little man, y'all? He said, what you talking about? I say the young man name. He started laughing because it's funny. It really is funny, y'all. I say, yo, why nigga act like he the only one got a gun? Why your man always talking about this gun shit? I said, because, you know, I got a gun. My shit is legal. The words that came out of my mouth right after that, y'all, I'm talking to somebody that's one of my friends. I said, the words that came right out of my mouth, I'm not here for that shit. Fuck it. I'm going to go to HR. I said, but the sad part about this is how many times as a man do I have to complain about being antagonized or disrespected by another man? That shit don't even sit right with me. But see, you got to follow the rules because you at work. Now check this out. I go to motherfucking HR. We sitting down talking. If I'm lying, y'all, the minute I get up in there, Caucasian man, he's sitting like this. First thing he says to me, y'all, is, what did I tell you? I said, first of all, I don't know why you're talking to me like that, but you haven't told me anything. We both got fired. That's a fact. That's a fact, Ron BX. Check this out. Check this out. Let me finish. Y'all got to get this. He's sitting there like this. He said, well, I'm going to term you too. I said, term me for what? Listen to what he said now. He said, you told X, Y, and Z that you also have a gun. I said, yeah, I did say that. I said, but that's not all I said. I said, why does this young man keep bringing up the fact about guns? I got a gun too. Mine is legal. Why? Like he the only one that got a gun. I'm not here for that. I saw my mother. I said, I'm not here for that. Fuck it. I guess I got to go to HR. And that's what I was terminated for saying that I had a gun too. On my mother, says you must don't know who I am. I already spoke to the wrongful termination lawyer this afternoon. Very important questions he asked me. Mr. McLeod, have you ever been wrote up? No, sir. Have you ever been suspended for anything? No, sir. Were you ever given 3 days home? No, sir. Did you ever physically put your hands on anyone? No, sir. He said, we got him. That's a cold-blooded fact, city boy. Now, let me break down what my man is saying, because he knows exactly what I'm talking about. He used to work with me. You know, let me tell you what they're afraid of. Now, this is real. Nah, y'all got to really hear me. He said, that's some bullshit. Take it all the way, Tash, your case. It's all right. But listen, I'm not stopping with the case. I'm letting them know. I don't give a fuck if they watching this. They tore up over that one. But you know why I'm free? You hire 50 men. That are in halfway houses on the way home. "46 of the men are sexual deviants towards children. "50 inmates through a program because they're shortly coming home. They're 2 years and shorter. So this is supposed to be their introduction, having them work with society. See, when you hear the women explaining how they feel uncomfortable, knowing that they are working alongside of men that are convicted of sexually assaulting children or women, that's not a conversation that wants to be heard. They say things like, don't worry about that. I even had one dude tell me, yo, Dice, when I'm at work, I don't give a fuck who around me. Hold up. So you mean to tell me if a cold-blooded, insane murderer is standing behind you, a person that could just snap out at any minute and just decide to stab you is standing behind you? You don't even want to know about that? So you mean to tell me if a person that's working alongside you, y'all should happen to build a rapport because y'all are in a relationship now, because y'all are at work, spending 8 hours a day with each other, and you're building a friendship. You wouldn't want to know if this man was accused or convicted of sexually assaulting children. What if you decide to invite this man to your home for a cookout? See, me, I spoke up about shit. I spoke up about how, quote unquote, everybody had their section. You got the Hispanics, and they put theirs in. I respect that. You got us, the blacks, and they put theirs in position. I respect that. But then you got them crackers. I'm not talking about white people. Make sure y'all hear clearly before y'all judge what I'm saying. I'm in the South. I'm not talking about good white people. I'm not talking about people that don't care what color you are. They respect you for who you are. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about crackers. I'm talking about them niggas that wish they can call you a nigga to your face, but they know you will beat them senseless if you even slip up and hear something as disrespectful as that. I asked him, I said, how does a man that did 20 years for molesting his son even get a shot at authority? How does a man that just did 20 years in jail for sexually assaulting his son get a shot at any type of authority? Check this out. Over good, hard-working people that have been here before him, that may be Hispanic, that may be migrant, that may be black, but because you one of them good old boys, you're given the opportunity for advancement. See me? They gave me opportunity, but certain things they already know I'm not going to stand for. I think I'm one of the first people that gave a hat back. That's like a lead. Gave it back. It totally confused my motherfucking moral compass. I cannot work with you side by side on the line, and then one day you say to me, yo, check this out. I got to go to the bathroom, boy. And I tell you a lie carelessly because my superior told me to tell you a lie. My superior told me to tell you a lie because if I tell you I have something else to do and I'll be right back, if I stay away from 8 to 10 minutes, you'll forget about the fact that you have to go to the bathroom because you'll be waiting for me to come back up. I'm not that type of person. And I'm never going to be that type of person. I was raised totally different. And then another blessing. Oh, this is the best part about it. That loyalty word with me is so precious and powerful. Like, let me tell you something. Loyalty brings forth royalty. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Loyalty don't have nothing to do with money. Loyalty may involve money. For instance, if I had a lottery ticket and I hit for $40 million and I say, yo, check this out. I'm giving everybody $500,000 because they held me down. That's when money can be involved with loyalty, but loyalty ain't got nothing to do with no motherfucking money. I got a good dude that God put in my life, and I think I changed him. Sometimes I think I went to that job to change this individual because he said something to me the other day that just made me look at him with so much amazement and pride. I was just proud of him, like, damn, like, yeah, boy. He was like, yo, Dice, check this out. I'm like really getting tired of all this bullshit. And I just looked at him like, oh, shit. And then my loyalty has been my downfall damn near my whole life, but I'm never going to change that one. I guess that's just going to be the continuing ending saga with that one because I'm loyal to a straight up continuing feeling. It's like it's not going to stop until you show me I should not be loyal to you. Now, if you show me loyalty, it's nobody that you may not like that I will ever associate with. Dog, salute. I see you in the building. Loyalty. Now, see, if you sitting up telling me you loyal to me and you're speaking against people before me that you were supposed to be loyal to, I'm never going to trust you. I'm never going to trust you. Unless there have been situations where individuals have been around just a fucked up group and then another group of individuals or a person could pop up and that person would be like, yo, these niggas is lame. This is what niggas is supposed to be walking with, and they could jump. But let me explain something to you. If a motherfucker ain't loyal, they don't have nothing, man. They don't have nothing, man. And it seems like these days I'm noticing if people don't catch on real quick what's happening. See, let me explain something to you. There's a heat wave going on across the whole motherfucking world. You ain't never heard about no shit like this. It's a heat wave going across the whole world at the same time. You motherfuckers talking about Puff. Y'all notice how hot it is? Down here, the crops is fucked up. They ain't growing. They burning out. The corn, that shit look like bamboo. They're going to have to cut that shit up for deer feed. The food supply systems, storages, all that shit is getting low. Number one, the ports is shut down. the transportation through the water, all that shit is at a fucking halt. Man, them niggas is about to start anarchy. That shit is about to pop off. I tell people, shout out to Dog Soldier. He always trying to prepare people for certain things that you need to be prepared for as far as what you should need if you don't have no electricity. If you got to go in the motherfucking woods. If you got to go straight live off land. Because I see that shit coming. They showing it in all the motherfucking movies. All the movies we have now are depicted with what? Fiction. Fiction comes from fact. And then, like I said, your spirit shouldn't be crushed going to work. Like when you see, I root for the true. Like I root for the official. I don't care whether you white, black, Chinese, short, you're a midget, you got a glass eye, you got blue arms. If you deserve something, I'm one of the first people to advocate that. I'm really always, let that person shine, man. Nah. Something when it starts depleting your spirituality, when you start looking at everything evil, you need to get away from it, man. And I know I'm 52 years old. God ain't never, ever, ever let me be without. So I'm not upset about none of that shit. I actually have a load. I just want to go just have a good night's sleep without worrying about the bullshit I got to go deal with tomorrow. And then I got somebody, quote unquote, that asked me to call them about something, another spot close. Just like I said, everything that's supposed to happen for me, every blessing I'm supposed to receive, I already know it's already stored and written for me. So I don't be caring about none of that sucker shit. But to them young boys that be out there playing with people, who cares? It's not right. It's not right, because if I used to be who I used to be, oh man. My fault. I did the shit wrong. I think about that shit so much. I said to myself, who I used to be and who I am today is totally two different people. And I laugh so hard because when you try to tell people things, they just look at you like, yo, is this nigga? Yeah. Is he crazy? Nah, niggas ain't crazy. Niggas just don't want to be responsible for dumb shit happening to people no more. That's just a fact. Y'all, swear to God, I felt like China earlier. I just wanted to squeeze his face. Shout out to 050. Shout out to Harlem Legend. Y'all, I just wanted to squeeze his face. I wanted to grab his face and squeeze his face. And I didn't. That's crazy. Yo, you know what I was laughing at? My man said, yo, you should have whooped the nigga out. Think they playing like that? Boy, you should have whipped him out. Yeah, you know what? I wish him the best, man. I hope that if my son upset someone that he may come in his path in his life with half of a reputation that allegedly I had, I hope they give my son a pass. Like, I hope they understand, like, this is a child, even if the person is 60 and my son is 40, I hope that that person being 60 years old physically should be 100 years old combined if you really was outside and understand sometimes people are just running their mouth. It's reasons why I understand it. Like back in the days, like when niggas said certain shit, niggas ain't step in front of niggas. Niggas like, oh shit, and move out the way because they know niggas is either gonna pull that hammer out and start blowing, or a nigga is gonna run up on somebody with a bottle trying to crack his head open, or somebody gonna start fighting. But now, it's a different day. And I appreciate the growth. I really, really appreciate the growth, man, because Lord knows I was thinking about that shit and I said, damn, you know what? I've been talking to God and praying to God about something else totally different. So I just look at that like the door opening up to what I was praying to God about, because certain shit, man, like people are really crazy. And then I think about people telling me, yo, the boy crazy, how he came up, his family and all that shit. I'm like, yo, check this out. If you know how to put your clothes on, if you know how to have sex, if you know how to roll a blunt, you know how to load a gun, you know how to drive a car, you know how to fix a car, you know the difference between right and wrong. You definitely supposed to know the difference between right and wrong. And nowadays, y'all really, really pray. China said some real deep shit the other night on this show. Shout out to China Brim. He said, yo, why the fuck would I even put my foot on the pavement when I'm in New York? He said, man, I don't want to see you niggas. Like, because people mentalities right now is lost. People are more dangerous to themselves to the people they stand in front of, and they don't even know that shit. You know what? My man told me that. He said, boy, you'd have whipped that nigga out there to call the police. She said they would have, the company would have pressed charges and put the jacket on you. Salute. But hold on. Pay attention to this. The reason why, I swear to God, y'all, I ain't gonna be biased. The reason why I had this, and I know I had this one, is because it was all on tape, y'all. It was all on tape that I was talking to a supervisor about lunch. And he came from unbeknownst another area and became to be loud and boisterous and irate. This is all on tape. Facts. So even if they would have called the police, I'd have been like, run the tape. Boy ran up on me and I whipped fire out of him. You dig? But everything happens for a reason. He lost his job. I lost my job. My blessings are so ahead of his from when I was his age to now. I can't do nothing but pray for him, man. That's a fact. And you see what he said? He said he told what he was about to do. He said, I'm going to get my iron, all mouth. And check this out, y'all. He pulled up his cell phone and started talking loud, talking about, yo, bro, bring the guns up here at lunchtime. Yo, I'm not really from that era, y'all. Like, niggas know not even to say certain shit. Like, that ain't even no tough guy. Like, niggas know, like, all jokes, I don't even know how to say that shit. Like, I don't even know how to say that shit. Like, niggas, like, it's like, check this out. It can be said. Let me say this correctly. It might be somebody or someone that feels as though they can say that to me. But I promise you, they ain't when the movie ends. Like, some niggas be having their own scripts in their motherfucking head, like they Steven Spielberg. Like some niggas just think that they can just get up and just yeah. And then in their mind, in their movie, it ends like they did everything they were supposed to do, and the other person quivered. I'm not doing none of that. That's on Utica Avenue. I ain't doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. If you put your hands on me, I'm going to violate you. Or you're going to violate me. Or we're going to violate each other. Either it's going to be some type of violation. Facts. That ain't even my mood, though. I'm on some other shit. I'm trying to get some money. If it ain't about no money, it don't make no sense. And like I said, things I've been going through, my peoples know what I'm talking about. Like certain shit that I've been thinking about and checking myself about. This what I had to go. Like certain times you got to check yourself and get away from every fucking thing. It's not no hard feelings towards nobody, but sometimes if you feel something, you just got to get away from everything. Because if you stay around a majority and a mass of individuals or people with the off feeling, you might give that energy to the wrong fucking person. You dig what I'm saying? You might give the lash or the wrath to someone that was truly in your corner, and then the person that was really against you, the Judas the whole time, when you confiding into them, talking about, yo, I had to check that nigga XYZ. He's sitting up on some Judas shit laughing because he's like, yo, he know he got you fooled because you have no idea that this is the real motherfucking Judas. So if you got to check yourself sometimes to get correct, please do so, man. Like, for real, ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Everybody want to, yo, you know what I noticed today? Everybody want to be around motherfuckers. Like, motherfuckers just want to just be around motherfuckers. Disregard who they are. Disregard what they stand for. Like I said, the whole moral compass with the integrity and the principles and all. Disregard. They don't give a fuck. Yo, let me tell you something now. This is the real shit. I had to literally just look at certain shit. Junkies is winning. Junkies is winning, y'all. Junkies is winning. And if you feel as though I'm getting you offensive to what I'm saying, you might be a junkie and you might need to check yourself. Let me tell you something. The junkies and the alcoholics are winning. You see, check this out. Because they will do anything for a high. It's a totally difference when you're working against people that are doing things for a betterment of themselves or their family. It's a difference. It's niggas today. This fucking, you will be surprised who's a goddamn junkie today. This shit is real. Motherfuckers is running with junk. Yo. 1, 2, Freddie, salute. Let me tell you something. Let me talk to my sisters for a minute. What happened to the chicks that was checking bitches when they was hoes? No disrespect. Where's y'all at? And to my niggas, what happened to the solid niggas that was checking niggas when they knew they was fraudulent? Like, everybody is blending in. The corny niggas back in the day stuck with the corny niggas. The fake fraudulent niggas that was trying to fake it to make it, them niggas and broads, they stuck together. The officials, they always stood out. Now everybody is allowing everybody to mingle with everybody. That shit is getting real spooky out here, y'all. This shit is getting crazy. You see what she said? You see what she said? She said, yo, we here. We just not around no hoes. You know why? Because the net's standing up for that shit. You ain't going to be doing no hoe shit around. That's a fact. Yo, I can't even tell y'all how disappointed when I talk to niggas about certain shit that's just totally foul. And they be like, nah, son, but don't worry about that shit. It don't affect you. It does affect me. Even if it's not affecting me financially, even if it's not affecting me as factors directly, when I'm knowing that this shit happened to somebody, that shit is foul, yo. When you know motherfuckers being mistreated, all right, boom. Now check this out. Say you work for a company and a person is doing a job that's supposed to get paid $30 an hour, but you know, since they hadn't been there for less than 90 days, they only could get paid $10 a motherfucker. But the person that's been there for a week or two, they have mastered their job, surpassed some of the people that have been there for years. And they say, if you can do your job, you should be paid. But check this out. Because of the world today and the whole catch for money, people are saying, let's save money. We don't have to pay them yet. Remember, they're not at the 90-day mark. There are people that will stand next to them because check this out. They're not going to complain about that person only getting $10. You know why? Because that person that's standing here know they ain't doing their job to the best ability, and they're afraid that that person is going to take their spot. That's always been my problem around certain niggas. Like, I don't know what it is about some people. They see supervisors and operations and plant man, superintendents, and then they duck their head. I'm a grown fucking man. And as a man, if something is being done unjust or has me to the fact that I'm uncomfortable and you entrusted me to be employed, I should be able to speak to you about it and it should be corrected. See, nowadays, it's not about proper investigations or right from wrong. It's about what we want to do. It ain't about right or wrong no more. It's about whatever we feel as though is right and what we want to do. So all of y'all that's in them jobs, quote unquote, that they are respecting y'all because of y'all real minds, your integrity, what you stand on, you're not yes men or yes women, y'all need to be grateful. Y'all need to be grateful because this shit is crazy. And to everybody in here, yes, I am fighting that shit. Call my lawyer back first thing in the goddamn morning because I don't even really into no sucker shit like that. But then I just want to think about that shit. First of all, when that man asked me them valuable questions, I ain't never been late, never been rolled up, never been suspended. I got what? For what? That's like a scene from Shadows. But I do say a spirit, like a lift of weight is off my shoulders because certain things that you don't want to see, you're going to always see if your third eye is open. See, that's the part about it. Some niggas, no disrespect intended, a bunch of them, some people are stupid. Some people will sit up and ignore the fucking most logical answer to anything that's being presented in front of them. People are now following people today because of lack of a trust with God. See, a lot of people today say, well, I got to hang out with these people because if I don't hang out with them, I can't get back and forth to work. Even though I know these people are junkies, even though I know these people are controversial, even though I know there's always a wicked spirit around, I got to hang with these people because unfortunately, I've made bad decisions over and over in my life and I don't have a vehicle, so I have to act like and I have to pretend. See, let me explain something about some people. Some people fail to realize when you pretend so long, sometimes it becomes such of a motherfucking reality, it's real. You are fake. There's people that are sitting around each other knowing they don't like each other. But they always got some loud. They always got some zaza. They always got some Casamigo. Eric, salute, boy. They always got some Casamigo. They also got they always got tickets to a club. Vibe, salute, boy. They did. They did in that. When they called him to the front, they blew his head off and then decapitated me also. It's a new day, y'all. Morals over madness over here. That's why some people say, yo, Dice, why don't you have this amount of subscribers? Or why don't you have that amount of subscribers? Because I'm not going to put on a show. I did that already. Had like about 185 people in here screaming and cursing, looking like a motherfucking fly. I ain't doing that shit no more. That shit is for goofy shit. I just say, if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. You don't fuck with me, you don't fuck with me. Ain't no beef. It's not no street shit. It's YouTube shit is what YouTube shit is. I don't, you know what I'm saying? My family on YouTube, Free Wax AP, China, that's my family. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about all that other shit. You dig what I'm saying? There's other people that's connected. Shout out to Jais. Shout out to Harlem Legend. Shout out to Dog. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to FTC Vice. Hank McCoy. There's certain niggas that's family. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all already know Vibes is before this YouTube shit, so that shit don't really be mean that like to get up here and make buffooneries out of people. It's like some people, that's just the thing. Some people into that. Some people into that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad. You know, and shout out to King Troll. Matter of fact, shout out to King Troll. I meant to big him up the other night too. When it comes to the trolling, I gotta give him the GOAT for that. I gotta give him the GOAT for that because he likes to troll. But he does the shit with no like malice in his heart. Like he just be joking and bullshitting. So, you know, if somebody want to laugh and joke, like when I'm laughing at Wax when he was home or whatever, when I'm laughing at China when he doing this thing, ain't nothing wrong with that, y'all. There ain't no malice in nobody motherfucking heart. Niggas is sitting up laughing and joking or whatever, like, but he also has a conservative side and a political side also. So, like I said, if some people that's into that, that's just me. I'm just not in me like certain shit. I laugh at certain shit, but in certain shit, like I gotta laugh at the individual as what he's talking about as a whole. as far as listening to some people that I may not agree with the way they think or they come across, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Mixed Executioner, salute. Appreciate you, Angel. She said, that's why I adore you, Dice. Yeah, I'd rather, like I said, shout out to all the 2,224 subscribers. I really mean that sincerely because, like I said, 2,224 solid people. You dig what I'm saying? Even for the people that don't participate all the time, for the ones that just sit back and watch sometimes, for the ones, especially the members and all that, I'm blessed. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I have some time now to do some more episodes of the Hood News with my point of views because there's been some real shit going on that I ain't been able to, you know what I'm saying, cover and all that good shit, especially the shit with Puff. But y'all know how I feel about that. But I said I was going to come up here tonight and vent to y'all and tell y'all what happened. But I'm in good spirits. You dig what I'm saying? And shout out to my nigga Dog Soldier. You know what I'm saying? He buried his mummy, sent her home. He showed me some real impressive flicks of the dog. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the dog. You know what I'm saying? Everybody put their prayers up for him. Make sure the Most High keeps strength on him at this particular time right now. That's a hard time. Shout out to my nigga FTC Vice. You know what I'm saying? At certain times. Shout out to my nigga Tube Chronicles too, man. I don't say his name enough. When it comes to all the videos you seen that I put together, that man sat up with me endlessly, hours in at a time, on the computers, on the phone, showing me how to do shit, then giving me certain tests to make sure that I had it. I got to shout him out. Ain't nothing I can't say I've done with certain things. Shout out to him and CB. Word up. Shout out to Tube Chronicles if y'all ain't over there following him. That's a fact. Word up, Vibes. You need to stop bullshitting, man. Oh, snap. That's Quarter Key said, when God takes you out of a situation, it's a better one coming. Yo, remember I told y'all earlier, I said I was talking to a supervisor, but there ain't no supervisor. That's my bro. That's my guy, Quarter Key, right there. Everything is for a greater. Even though when I told my man, that's why I laugh so hard. Like I said, it's really, he'll tell you. And like I said, shout out to my man. I don't get into certain shit. But like I told y'all, certain things that he should be receiving, just my opinion. You dig what I'm saying? Like his area, he got his shit to where, yo, people are adults. If it ain't no team shit, he ain't fucking with you. Yo, it's like he got his shit running so smooth. That's like how people be worried. Because like when it comes to, unfortunately, no matter how etiquette, how articulate we may be, how intelligent we may be, they're still going to look at us with that certain cloud, like they say, as a nigga. So when they see an importance in certain niggas, I call it the Django syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be like, yo, get away from him. Watch him. Because he's dangerous. But besides that, God is good. And y'all know what I get into when I don't get into something. Can you dig it? Word up. Everything that happens, I don't do no beefing. Like I said, it's the first time ever I'm like happy. I'm about to go take my ass to sleep tonight on a real good, like it's like, yo, my spirit has been tested for so long. This has been like a strong year, like certain shit, certain people around me, certain shit I had to slide out. A lot of y'all don't even know I went home. Pew! Because certain shit ain't for YouTube. Sometimes you got to get around people that really, really appreciate you instead of people that's tolerating you. That's just a cold, I can't say it no other way. It's like a difference when, you know what I'm saying, when you bump into one. Yo, dog, yo, sheep, I see you. Whenever you ready, Vibes, the fuck is you talking about, nigga? Thank you, Keish. Vibes said the Big Dice and motherfucking Bad Vibes show, nigga. We can get into that political shit. Now, see, Vibes ain't pop up when I was doing that dumb shit until he had to check me up here. Facts. That's what family do. Like, boy, you playing yourself. Niggas looking at you like you going crazy. See, when you got people, like I told you, I said this earlier, when you got people that surround, like, shout out to my nigga, Keon say, yo, shout out to my nigga, like, when you got certain niggas around you, like, boy, catch yourself, because I'm not really from a lot of shit. Like, I be, like, looking at myself sometimes, like, I'm proud of myself, like, for real, because it's just really funny to me, man. It's like certain shit. Certain shit is yo Sheep. Like it's certain shit. Sheep said some shit the other day. He said, I could tell you when I was sitting up with the newspaper talking about you on what? He said, well, for what? What the fuck did I got to do with the day? And our bills getting paid. Our family's being secure. Yo, you know what? I was thinking about something. They was talking about men's mental health. Do you know a man can carry so much and then turn into a tyrant and then everyone will be upset with him without even knowing why they're angry at him, and that's dangerous. So all the people that are men that you're around, ladies, I'm dead serious. Like really, like sometimes I'm not saying that y'all do. To the ones that's watching, to the one like the guy that you're around, like the person that you're around, the friend that you like, talk to the nigga. Like, don't talk at him. And then to my fellas, on some real G shit, I've been practicing my vulnerability. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Team Guardian and everybody that's been holding me out with my vulnerable side. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I had to get a grasp on it. But, you know, I've came comfortable to the fact of talking about certain things because it's reality. Like certain shit that be sitting up on people's hearts, niggas need to talk about. I keep telling y'all, I want to do the round table with men like once a month. You dig what I'm saying? Straight men coming up on the channel once a month if we can on a Saturday or Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want you up here if you're not ready to talk about what you're going through. If it's something that's bothering, I don't give a fuck if it's like Sheep could be saying he going through something at school. He could be going through something with him and the lady. With the new step of being a fatherhood. Like it's time for us to start having conversations with each other, because once a conversation is started, everybody else can jump in. It's it's men, we got to be here for us first. The egotistical shit, that shit got to go out the window. I'm learning that more and more daily. And the odds is against us more. Like, seriously. The more solid you is, whoo, the more obstacles are going to be put in front of you. This is cold-blooded facts. But, remember, you know, I'm from Utica Avenue, so certain shit just make me laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's like I don't know, like I always get blessings. Like I said, God has never waited and never stopped me from ever having. I've never wanted for anything except peace. Like genuine peace. Sometimes people say they want peace. They don't want no peace. They want peace until they see the nigga they got beef with. That's not wanting peace. And I used to be like that. I'd be like, man, I don't want no more of this bullshit. And I see the nigga be like, oh shit. Nah, I really have been on a quest for peace. And anything that's going to come in my way that's going to disturb that, I'm going to eliminate. I mean, I'm going to keep that shit away from me, man. Because they say the devil always strikes at certain times, man. And the devil got dangerous weapons. The most dangerous weapon that the devil will present for you when he knows you're being tested is friendships. Friendships, relationships, and situations. Don't let that shit go over your head. The devil will put a motherfucker in your life that you know you're not supposed to be around, but since you just seem like you done gave up from waiting, see, that's where you fucked up. Because once you just stop for that 1 second with having faith in God, waiting for God, you say, well, fuck it, I'm going to go ahead and deal with this person. Knowing this person is a disgusting, filthy animal, nothing of your character. But it's hard sometimes with like being alone. That's just real facts. That's why I don't judge no fucking body. Facts. You dig? But everything happens, like they say, for a cold-blooded reason. We're going to shout it out, and we're going to send it out with something smooth tonight. I appreciate everybody for pulling up.
Free, why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? provides knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?